recognize it, guys. One thing about life, it is not about born. Kaze ka go this week. Like, I've had such a rough week. Like, such a rough week. But I've been looking forward to the weekend because then I get to vlog. Well, I'm still in that stage where I'm filming vlogs. I don't know if I will ever get a chance to like upload. But nonetheless, today's Friday. I just finished working. It is, hold on, 20 past 6. There you can see that. 20 past 6. It's Friday. My hubby is on the way home. He's gonna pick up dinner. He's getting us a road from the Hassa Girl, just up the road. And then he has to work tonight. I also have some work to do that I think I need to do before Monday. But I don't think I'll do it today. I'll probably do it tomorrow or Sunday. I had ambitions of putting zopega supper tonight, but listen, I'm tired. And I'm not necessarily like physically tired. I'm like emotionally tired. All I want to do is just wash my hair, wash the dishes in my kitchen, and then I want to script 2 personal finance videos that I want to film tomorrow. And the reason why I actually need to wash my hair is because I haven't washed my hair in probably like 10 days, and in order to do a personal finance video, I feel like my hair has to be like somewhat fresh. So I'm gonna do a wash day, but it's not gonna be like into a hectic way too. In fact, I don't even think I'm gonna shampoo. I think I'll just do a deep conditioner. I'm using this Cream of Nature Pure Honey hair mask. I think I bought this at Discam. And then I'm gonna just do the lock method. And to do the lock method, I'm gonna use this Nalotica butter. This is my favorite butter of all time. In fact, Nalotica I think is my favorite hair care brand, natural hair care brand of all time. And then I'm gonna use this hemp seed oil from Afro Botanics to do my lock method. So literally it's just going to be 3 steps. I'm going to deep condition, and then of course I'm going to detangle, but I'm going to deep condition, a hair butter, and then an oil, and that's it. And in order to detangle, I'm going to be using my brush, detangling brush from Evolve. But yeah, I'm gonna wash my hair, and then I think I'll just go and wash the dishes while I deep condition, and then I'll have dinner when my hubby gets here, and then I'll probably just spend the rest of the evening scripting my videos. Yeah, that's my plan for the evening. This is a very long intro. Let me get into my wash day. So I kind of feel weird not shampooing my hair, so I think I'll start off with this Carol's Daughter Rasul Clay cleansing conditioner before I deep condition my hair, just to make myself feel like I actually cleaned my hair. Let me do that first.
Personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus.
I wanted to show you guys, I got my curtains. I got some curtains for the house. I've only put up like one side. I'm still to put up on the other side. Like I said, please ignore my laundry. But these are the curtains that I got. So these are sheer. Let me come closer so you can like see the fabric. Yeah, but this is the fabric. How stunning is that, guys? What? And then I got like block out curtains that I'm gonna put behind those sheer. See, this is the other curtain, the second one, and these are the two block out curtains that need to go behind these. And I'm not sure if you can see, but I basically had to get like pencil pleat curtains. By the way, these curtains are from Curtain and Blind Workshop, but yeah, I had to get pencil pleat curtains as opposed to like eyelet curtains or those other ones. I forgot what they're called, because that's what the railings are in this apartment. But now, because those curtains take up like quite a bit of space, I had to move my couch like just slightly, which means now my artwork is like off. You get what I mean? It's not like centered in the middle of the couch, so I need to like center it a bit. So we need to call in a handyman, or Deboko needs to like move them to the left, like just ever so slightly. And then I guess one final like home update is I've decided that I'm going to sell these chairs. I don't know if I mentioned it on the previous vlog, but I kind of hate them. So I've decided that, not kind of hate them, I very much hate them. So I've decided that I'm just gonna go ahead and sell them. So I'll probably put them up on my Instagram or on like Facebook Marketplace or something and sell them. If you want to find out why and you want an explanation, please watch the previous vlog that I posted where I speak about these chairs and why I hate them so much. Yeah, I think that's all the home that's all the homemaking. Oh yes, let me show you guys the lamps. Remember last week I had gone to At Home to go and get some lamps, and then I had to return the black lamp and get like cream ones, because I felt like I needed lamps that were like slightly warmer and lighter. These are the ones I ended up settling on. I think they're called the mother of pearl lamps, and they're from At Home. And then there's one on that side of the bed as well. Yeah, this bed isn't like fully complete yet, still needs a lot of work. But yeah, these are the lamps that I got for our bedsides. They're like a creamish type of color, and then they've got these like seashell-esque tiles over here. So I really like these. These ribs are always just perfect.
Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just don't be and live my life. Don't take it personal, we just building. It's my season, lay foundation, make a name for generations, please and make a.
Good morning, guys. Today's Saturday. It's actually like a little later in the morning. I think it's like 11 a.m. I didn't just wake up, I've actually been up since 6, but I woke up, I went to the gym, and then I came back, took a shower, cuddled with my hubby, and we just kind of slept in. So we just woke up now, and we're gonna start our day. We have a couple of things that need to get done today, and I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to get through all of them. But let me start with just hanging the laundry that I've been washing all morning. This is the Love King's Dook that I got from Usino Izolo. So pretty. Let me actually put something on because ndiyagodola. I am cold. Baby, Kelsey are downstairs. And what's wrong? Kelsey are downstairs and get me my ND filter in your car.
What's that?
Remember that ring for my camera?
Oh.
It's, you see there where you usually put the masks. It's there.
Okay.
Pattern. And get my delivery at security. Yeah, so we're just gonna start by maybe doing some house chores. I'm gonna finish doing the laundry, so I'm just gonna hang it. Utewoko's gonna do the dishes, and then I'm gonna like cook our dinner now in the morning while I still have the energy. Kuza koko, kuza koko, kuza koko, Do you want like coffee machine coffee or like normal coffee?
Normal coffee.
Okay.
Looking for my mother's eyes as I'm staying close to the mirror. A lock of gold, a secret smile, little things I remember. Place a hand upon my heart as her, she was a believer. Sometimes I can feel her arms holding me as forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you.
You know how yesterday I was saying that I need to like wash the dishes? In fact, I started to wash the dishes and then Toko came back home. Well, I didn't finish and I was too tired to do it. And yes, like sometimes, you know, I have like an internal battle and I ask myself like, you know what, or can be like, what is it? But you know what, ne? One thing about me, I'm not a lazy person. Working a full-time job and also doing household chores is a lot of work. Like taking care of a house is a lot of work. I sometimes ask myself, oh mama bae too, how in the world like did they do it? Like how do they manage to work full-time jobs, be wives, and mother like 3 children, sometimes more, and sometimes even like without a husband and having to do it like all by themselves? I cannot imagine. Like I literally cannot imagine.
I see in you my mother's eyes, and I lay your head to my shoulder. A lock of gold, a secret smile, I will tell you when you get older. I place a hand upon your heart, every beat is taking me over, and I will hold you in my arms, pretend we'll stay here forever.
I saw in the shame like in our complex, if it's not weed in there, literally, if it's not somebody smoking pot, kondo in there.
Every heart, and any heart can change you. You call, I fall. There's a legacy between us. We grow, we go, but in the middle, time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you.
So we actually just decided we're gonna go out for brunch so that I have to cook. So Zanford, when we get downstairs. Yeah, I was saying, although I talk so much on Instagram and I post Instagram stories like all the time, taking like Instagram pictures, like posts, actually makes me very anxious. Like it makes me so anxious, guys. Hence I never post, because I just feel like, you know, I don't even know how to post anyway, so let me just leave it to the professionals. But I feel like stories are like easy, you know, you don't have to think about it, you can just like do it instantaneously, whereas posts, child.
Here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything.
We just finished having, it's supposed to be brunch, but it was more like lunch. We're gonna go to Wayland's quickly in Santon, and then we're gonna go home. Yeah, so in Kita was telling me the other time, there's an app you can download where when it's time to pay for parking, you just scan your phone. So you attach your bank card to the app, and then also fully parking, you scan. It has like those codes. You scan your card, and it automatically deducts from your bank account instead of you having to queue to pay for parking. Ganji. I think you should do it. Yes, it feels so much better to like walk around with the camera when you've got another person. Vlogging is daunting when you're like walking all by yourself. Because people stare and they think you're like a weirdo for walking around with a camera, but I feel like it's so much better. Of course. Why do you think they like Cape Town so much?
Yeah. Action checks. Because you're going to
Santon City.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause
Thank God we got home before load shedding. We're about to get load shedding like in the next 5 minutes. And we're still on the 3rd floor. And one thing I don't want is to take the stairs in heels, especially. I'll go to the end of the earth for you. Nivileke guys, I was hoping that Isaba unboxed ngoku le lamp, but only put I think it's tight. So okay, you'll do it later. So okay, kuzafuneka sonke silinde for it to be unboxed until later on. We're about to get load shedding, so I have to turn this camera off. I think now while there's load shedding, I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm gonna start prepping dinner. I'm just gonna make burgers for dinner, so like nothing hectic, but I just want to chop some onions for some caramelized onion. I want to make the patties because I'm gonna make them from scratch. Yeah, that's about it. And then when the power comes back at 8, then I'll cook dinner. But in the meantime, I'll take a shower, prep the stuff, bring in the laundry that I hung earlier on today, and maybe I'll hang curtains. I always tend to like overestimate what I can achieve in like a short span of time, but I'm gonna try my best. I'll chat to you guys later. That's why they keep fucking up. That fancy. You, I went out to my and guess secrets of a clearly. You can't be trusted. You see, I'm not telling you anything because now that I'm supposed to tell you into the hand of a band. About all my was this for me. I learned to go when you're about to have me.
It's expected that.
Whatever you tell an American person, just know what you tell your spouse.
And the thing is, even the law recognizes the marital privilege that your wife or your spouse will know secret things that they shouldn't know because you're married.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh.
Yes, guys, one thing about being an adult is that you cannot allow your emotions and your feelings to dictate your choices. I feel really tired, like really tired, and I'm having kind of a bad day. But it was my friend's birthday, Izo, my bridesmaid, one of my bridesmaids, and she's in Joburg for some time, and I promised her that she could come over on Sunday because she was busy on Saturday, so she could come over on Sunday and I was going to cook for her. But listen, I woke up this morning on the wrong side of the bed. I just woke up in like a stag mood, and from the time I woke up early this morning, I didn't want to go to gym. I didn't want visitors. I didn't want nothing. And not because like anything in particular happened, but just that like, and then on top of all of that, I am tired, child. Like I am tired. I'm so tired. Like, I'm so tired I could actually cry. But, and I know that my friend Shem wouldn't mind if I said to her, hey girl, I actually can't do today, can we postpone? I don't think it would be that big of a problem. But I don't want to be somebody who doesn't live up to my promises. You know what I mean? I don't want to be someone who commits to doing something and then like flakes, especially at the 11th hour. Like, I'm trying so hard to stop being that person, because John, before I chop my fingers, because I've been that person for quite a long time, and it's not a good look. Aside from the fact that it's unfair and like disrespectful to the people in your life, it's also just not a good look. It's not cute. And if you can't be trusted with like the small things, how do you expect to handle like the big things? It will mean, you know. So I literally woke up, I put my big girl panties on, and I went to the gym. I did a class, I came back, I took a shower, watched some YouTube just to try and make myself feel better. And now I'm cooking. I'm cooking for my friend. My husband just gone to the shop to go get some cupcakes. And then when he gets back home, hopefully Tata won't be back by then. Won't be here by then, I mean. Like, it's hard to like not be a flake, and it's hard to live up to like the promises that you made. But you know, it's part of ukula wethu. And I feel like the habit of like not living up to your promises and not doing the things you said you were going to do, like it's a habit that gets worse and worse and worse with time, and it will probably start infiltrating into like other parts of your life, including like your other relationships with other friends and family members or your spouse, and even like your work relationships. You know that person M7 who like says that they're going to do something and then they let you down, you know, whether at the 11th hour or not, but they're just that person that you know that you can't rely on to do what they said they were going to do at the time that they said they were going to do it. Like, it's so easy to actually become a person if you let like the habit fester, you know. But anyways, man, guys, I want to try get through like most of what I'm doing by the time my friend gets here. So let me just be productive and like do it, you know. Hey girl. Hi girl. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. I'm good, thanks, and you? I don't think I've seen you this year. Pretty. Thank you. To ride to it. My life is good, girl. It's hard sometimes.
What's hard? I'm about to lay back, because when I tell you, oh my gosh, it's so hard, You did this.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Boring thing, friend.
That's the most boring thing, friend.
Why is this boy? Don't be mad.
It's hard, like
what's hard?
Adjusting to somebody else. You know what I mean? And like being sacrificial and like not being self-serving. When you live with somebody else, even if you're not married, yeah, but with your choices, with the type of noise you make in the house, with the time that you go to bed, with having guests over, yeah, but so obviously when you're married, it's that times like 1,000, because not only are you sharing a space with this person, you're sharing your finances, you're sharing your bed. You know what I mean? This person has their own moods, you have your own moods. They have their own habits, you have your own habits. They have issues that irritate them, you have things that irritate you. Yeah, well, so you have to learn to like adjust, and you can't like be selfish and want to just continue
living like it was just you.
Yeah, living like it's just you. You know, and they have to do the same as well. And obviously, because as human beings, I feel like because we're sinful, human beings, like, we're naturally selfish, and we're naturally going to choose to do like that we want to do it. And like, it's hard being giving and sacrificial every single day, because obviously at the beginning of your marriage it's easier because you're still like in premarital bliss, you're so enamored by this person, you're so like in love, and you're so hopeful of the fact that, oh, we can now spend every moment of every day together. But that also requires that now you have to give every moment of every day, and you have to like put your own selfish desires aside every minute of every day. You know what I mean? No, and not in a way of like, I know social media will say things like, if you have to change who you are, then he's not worth it. You will always have to adjust yourself, regardless of who the person is, because as fun as ngabantu, and we all require different things, and we all, so it's great, girl. No, definitely. I think all the labor you put in to marriage is worth it.
Okay.
It's worth it because the benefits of it so far outweigh anything that you like have to that's provided that you're in a good marriage. But it's been good. Listen, but only can finally have sex and once you can finally have sex and
are you happy?
I'm so happy.
I know it's been forever.
I am so happy. I'm so only can finally lay a spoon and daughter, and I feel guilty about it.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. 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 I'm dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.